Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Since my car is not here and I kind of don't want to show what's going on over there, I guess we'll just stare at the bikes for a little bit. So I made a post saying that my car is technically gone. It's going back to the dealer after I picked it up from the dealer. I literally had it for 15 minutes and now it's back. Screw it, we'll walk over here. So basically so as some of you may or may not have known, my car has been misfiring for, let's just say, I think a week. You know, it always made, it kind of made a weird sound, but then it started misfiring. And, you know, that, I didn't necessarily care for that. So what I did was I put it back to stock. My friend let me borrow his lift. That's why my muffler delete, my downpipes, my test pipes are right here. The stock exhaust is back on the car. You know, it's 100% bone stock. So what happened after that is we took it to the dealer. They said, yes, that is under warranty. Now there's one thing I wish I didn't do before I took it to the dealer. I wish I didn't change the spark plugs because these are really expensive. And I thought that was my issue. And you know, some spark plugs or put it back to stock. I'd rather change the spark plugs and not have to put it back to stock, but that wasn't the case. So after that, I took it to the dealer, didn't hear back for 3 days. After the third day, we finally heard back and they said, you have water in your gas. Why does it take you 3 days to find out that you have water in your gas? You should have told me that within like 2 hours. But they did. And I was like, well, that kind of doesn't explain why it's been misfiring because I did fill it up. But you know what? I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it has water in the gas. I think it's the ignition coils. And a lot of people in the forums think that it's the ignition coils. So I'm just going to say the dealer cheaped out on that one. So we drive all the way to the dealership and there's one dealer that's a little bit closer and then there's another one like 3 miles more down the road, and we went to them because they seemed a little better than the one that was closer. And yeah, we're gonna switch that. But so we go down there and I see my car in the parking lot, but we had to go in and sign the paperwork and get my key and everything. So we go in and you know, I saw my car keys and everything, and they said, all right, they'll pull it around for you. And I'm like, okay, no problem. You know, I wish I could have went and just got it because I hate people driving my car, but you know what, it is what it is. And when he brought it up, as we're signing the paperwork, and I couldn't tell that the car was surging. Well, when I opened my door, the car, like the inside of the car, you know, when you were standing outside, it was normal. But the second you would get in, it would just absolutely reek like fuel. So that's should have been my alarm to go back in, you know, go, hey, why does my car smell like fuel? But didn't think of it. I just said, I'll put the windows down, I'll drive, you know, a little bit, put some Adams odor neutralizer, and that would get rid of it. Not a sponsored video. But so I start my car and it sounds like my downpipes were falling off. Why, I don't know, but I'm just like, whatever. I'm gonna change it when it gets home anyways. I'll probably drive it, you know, a little bit, but you know, once my friend gets his lift free, that's going back on. And the car was literally at 500 RPM, bouncing between 4 and 5. It was shaking. Like this car shakes when it idles. That's like my doors were literally doing this. It was bad. So, you know, I'm thinking, okay, it's just got water in it. I'm gonna listen to what they said. I don't believe them, but it has water in it. I'm just gonna go with that. And said there's a Shell, like literally 2 miles down the road. I'll fill it with 93. My aftermarket ECU is not tuned for 93, it's tuned for 87 because that's what I wanted because 87 is cheaper and it is my daily. And I fill it a lot. It also gets like 13 miles to the gallon, so that's also why I did it. But so my stock ECU can change the tune a little bit and tune for 93, or 87 or 89 or whatever you want to run. So we finally said, we'll just put 93 in the car. We'll let it go through. Well, I get literally, I'm like 100 feet from this gas station, and all of a sudden the car dies. And I'm in a turn lane, so at least I'm not like in the middle of an intersection or in traffic or anything, but my car dies. Put it in neutral, I start it, I put it back in drive, and the car dies. And it was literally idling at 400 RPM. It could barely hold it. I don't know if they hit a vacuum line or if they didn't connect the fuel system properly or what, but my car would not idle. I had to start my car and put it back in drive 6 times to go 10 feet. Until finally I got it. I revved it to like 4,000 RPM, trying to get this crap out of it. I put it right at 800 RPM. I was feathering the pedal, had it 800 RPM right where it normally would, and I put it in drive and floored it. Now, I should mention, my car would not do more than 40 miles an hour, and I had to drive on US 19, which is not the interstate here. It's like a highway. It's, you know, a bunch of overpasses to get to a different city faster. Well, my car would literally, it took a quarter mile to hit 40 miles an hour. So my car 0 to 60 is 5.5 seconds. That's what it's rated for. That's what a lot of people's tests come out to. Well, my car took a quarter of a mile to hit 40 miles per hour at full throttle. Something's effed up in my car. Well, and I'm just gonna add, I drove my car, no issues to the dealer. It idled, it started fine, no problems whatsoever. They did something to my car and it does not run good. So I pull in this gas station and it's like jerking like crazy. I could barely pull it in, and I finally pulled to a gas pump, and I pulled too far because there was a guy like sitting right in the middle, and I put it in reverse. The car stalls for like, this is like the 15th time my car stalled. So I pushed it in reverse in the pouring down rain, and I mean, like, this is the worst storm we've had in a while. And I filled the car up. I put 6 gallons of 93 in it, start the car, and there's this really weird sound coming from the engine. It sounded like rod knock. I'm praying it's not, but it had this really god-awful sound. And then it got to the point where it wouldn't idle. There was no idling. I'm sure my fridge tried to turn on, so I'm going to turn it off because it's dead. But there's really something. But they keep claiming that my car has bad gas in it. There's no way. There is absolutely no way. And then the Steeler tried to tell me that I need my fuel pump replaced, and my fuel rails, when they tested them, failed. Well, my car's under warranty. Wouldn't fuel rails classify as a warranty claim? You would think. No. They said for, I forget how much. The invoice is in the Highlander. But yeah, I'm not going to show it because it has all of my information and my VIN and everything. $135 an hour to drop my gas tank and clean the entire fuel system. Not replace it, just clean it. So my car is 4 years old. It has 16,000 miles on it. I got it with 9,000 miles. I've driven it a lot since I got it. They told me my fuel pump has to be replaced. They told me the fuel rails have to be replaced. And that's not under warranty. Why? Why is that not under warranty? I don't get it. And they can't explain why it's not under warranty. And I'm just really pissed about it now. So now, tomorrow, technically today, because I'm filming this at 3:30 in the morning. So right as the dealer opens and our service guy goes in, we are going to go in, because my car is sitting in their parking lot right now, because literally it won't drive. We're going to go and try and figure out why it's not running, and we're going to throw away this bad gas crap, because I feel like they just made that up. I want them to replace the coils. I'm pretty sure it's the coils. Cylinders 2, 3, 5, and 6 are misfiring. I have a V6 car. So I think, and if it was me, I would have replaced those coils, because the 3.8's in a lot of their cars. I would have just replaced the coils and got rid of the car. Not like sell it, because I love that car, but like, you know, get it out of the dealer and everything. But they, of course, they have to cheap out and whatever. But they just don't want to replace those coils. It's a pain in the neck to replace those spark plugs, let alone get the coil out. But that is the story of my car. No, I did not sell it, because I had a bunch of messages when I posted that one picture, so I just wanted to clear that up. And yeah, hopefully she comes home soon, maybe today. I really do miss my car, and I really want the car back. I'll post a whole bunch of updates on Instagram about what's happening with the car, when I'm getting the car back, and when I do get the car back, and how well it's running. Because right now, it's not drivable. I mean, it's literally not drivable. I will blow the engine if I drive it any more than I did. What I don't get, how do you pull a car around that's surging, can barely idle, and say it's good to go on the road? To me, that's just not safe. But also, it shifts like back-breaking hard. And it wouldn't shift on its own. I had to manually, I'd put in sport mode, manually shift the entire way to the gas station, because it would literally just go up to like $5 grand, sit there for a minute, and then shift. There was something definitely messed up. And then, God, so much just happened. It was bad. So I'm gonna be doing an update on Instagram of like when I'm at the dealer, like what the dealer says and stuff. So if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below what you think of this story. And no, I will not be going back to that dealer after that, because this is complete crap. Hope you're having a better day than I am. Stay tuned and follow the Instagram for updates.
I want to know if you be the shoulder that I need. I want to go, so take me to Neverland.